Hello everybody, it's Mimberly and welcome back to the channel. Now I'm going to apologise in advance for my throat. I have some sort of cold coming. It's been biting me in the ass today. That's not the only thing that's been biting me. We're playing the Offbeat track card today, which is Xavier's idol card. Now this is the last one in the series, so I'm kind of sad because I've genuinely enjoyed playing through all of them. But after this one, we do have a new Solace card to go through. So, you know, we still got plenty of lads content to... we still got plenty of lads content to play through. And, of course, we've got the World Underneaths and the Tender Moments and the Secret Times to go through as well. So, I'm going to put Loki down. And without further ado, we're going to get straight into this card. Because I've been really looking forward to playing this one, because Xavier's always kind of hit or miss for me. I feel like this one's going to be like a smash, but let's find out. So,
you are off course. Recalculating route.
Well, that's a bit bloody rude, isn't it? The voice from the navigation system cuts out. The highway is silent. Steering with one hand while grabbing the phone from Xavier with disbelief, I pull into a rest stop. 900 kilometers to go? That's 200 more than when we started! Oops. Xavier, please don't tell me you took a wrong turn. He leans over and taps the refresh button. As expected, the screen goes blank for a while, and then it displays a weak signal rating.
It's probably the magnetic interference from the polar night. We'll have to try manual positioning.
Oh no. What are we gonna do? He glances out of the window. Empty and featureless, the plains stretch endlessly in all directions.
There's not much to go on. I guess we'll have to wait for the signal to come back.
Oh my god, we're going to be here for ages.
Besides, the Earth is round. Even if we keep heading the wrong way, we'll loop back to Lincoln eventually.
That's not how it works. Hopefully, the car rental place hasn't blacklisted us by then.
They won't. The registration only had my name on it. Not us.
Xavier, that's not the point, my love. Yeah, but people will assume we're a team. And if our co-workers find out the first step of our self-guided return was taking the wrong road, we'll be the punchline for every joke next month.
You've been driving for half an hour. It's my turn.
Oh god, I wish I could drive. Xavier hops out of the passenger seat, walks around to my side and opens the door. But he doesn't get in immediately.
Look, there's the North Star.
Oh, we're going cute immediately. Okay. Okay, Infold, I see your game here. I get out of the car, but after scanning the sky, oh my god. After scanning the sky, all I can see are stars that look the same.
It's hard to spot. You need the help of the other stars. Find the M shape of Cassiopeia. Trace a line from the middle. There. It's that one.
I managed to pick out a faint star and nod after roughly judging our position. I didn't expect Hunter's Guide Polar Night missions to actually be useful.
What?
I knew it. You never read anything the association says.
That's because whatever they send is stuff I already know.
Yes, buddy? Pain in my ass. What's your definition of already? 10 years ago? A few decades? Or are we talking centuries? Got this one bit there.
We shouldn't block the rest stop for too long. Let's get going.
Huh? Before I can ask anything else, Xavier slips into the driver's seat, adjusts the height, buckles in, and gets ready to go. All of it is done in one smooth motion. When he looks back at me, he's already wearing the "I'm just waiting for you" expression. Aww. I climb back in, curiosity getting the better of me, and lean towards him. Xavier? Come on, tell me. Don't I always tell you stuff about myself?
Yeah. You even told me that the badly fed now eats 3 packs of freeze-dried snacks in one sitting.
Yeah, that is something I would say, to be honest. Xavier casually turns on the car radio. I hit the mute button and keep staring at him.
Alright. Most of it happened when I was still on Philos. And yes, it was from a long, long time ago.
More Xavier lore.
Back then, it was just called ZK Gamma 13. It was a candidate planet with potential for a self-evolving climate system. Its core stabilization protocol got rewritten several times. It wasn't finalized until after the 7th magnetic shift.
Alright. Wait, I didn't ask for the entire backstory. He leans on the wheel, rests his cheek on his arm, and laughs.
The signal won't be coming back anytime soon. Since our trip will be a long one, we have all the time in the world for stories.
I'm gonna quickly let Loki out of the room because he's scratching at the door. 1 second. Okay, he's been dealt with. I apologize. But yours sounds like it might take several hundred years to finish.
Then why don't we start with something you'll actually care about? I attended the Astria Knight Academy. It had 3 houses: the Star Hunters, Moon Chasers, and Rainbow Runners. Each winter, they'd select members from all 3 to form an interstellar patrol team. Sometimes the missions were for support. Other times, they had to scout for planets that could potentially be a new home.
This is so weird. We're actually getting quite a bit of lore in this one already, huh?
Basically, we spent most of our time hopping between planets. We saw lots of interesting things along the way. One time, we passed through the dust clouds between 2 stars. And we watched a sun that didn't set for an entire day, on a planet where day and night moved at a snail's pace.
Hot damn.
And sometimes, our coordinates would be wrong. We'd land on some unnamed planet until we sorted it out. Like right now.
Then based on your interstellar travel experience, what do we do? Xavier faces what's ahead of us, calmly turns the key, shifts gears, eases off the brake, and presses the gas pedal. The car lunges forward and drags my startled yelp along for the ride.
We'll keep going until we reach the next rest stop.
Aww.
Signal has been restored. Recalculating your route.
I bet you now we are much further than we need to be.
The new route is 1,000 kilometers. You will arrive at your destination in approximately...
After 3 confident hours behind the wheel, we somehow end up in the middle of nowhere. Thankfully, the infrastructure here isn't too bad. We managed to find a 24-hour self-service pod hotel. Well, that's convenient. 2 regular pods, 1 night.
1 pod, the biggest you have.
Hey, yo. We're not going to sleep well.
When I'm in confined spaces, I need intermittent emotional support. I can't be there by myself.
Oh my god. That's not even a real condition.
Well, tonight is a perfect time for explaining it.
Xavier picks up the plastic access card from the tray in front of Otto and glances at the room number.
When I was traveling through space, I always had to sleep in those tiny pods. I could never get used to them. They were too cramped. I felt like I might hit my head with every turn. And the hypnotic brainwave tracks were always the same handful of songs.
Oh my god. That's scary to think. I link arms with him. Don't worry, you have me this time. And I'll make sure you eat well, have fun, and sleep. A big yawn cuts me off, and Xavier takes his chance to poke my cheek.
We'll start with sleep. Then we'll work on everything else.
Oh my god, this cough is gonna kill me. After spending hours in the car, I finally get to lie down, but now my back is complaining. I toss and turn in the pod. I try to twist myself into a position that can let me sleep. Xavier, maybe we should just return the car tomorrow. There are plenty of ways to get back to Lincoln. Besides, all this driving must be tiring you out.
You don't trust my driving?
No, I don't trust the signal these past few days. Stop twisting my words.
Oh.
If we get lost a few more times, we might not make it back before the polar night ends.
Why not request time off? I know you haven't used up your vacation days this year.
Xavier, I don't want to be using time off just to get back home. I'll think about it. I turn over again to face Xavier. You suggested to Captain Jenna that we ditch the support team and head back on our own. And now you're trying to steal my vacation days. Xavier, you just wanted a reason to travel with me, right?
It only took you 1 day and 1 night to figure that out.
Aww. His teasing tone is impossible to miss. I don't even need to open my eyes to know what face he's making. So I pinch his waist.
It's already been a minute. Are you still thinking about it?
I'm not saying no. But time on Earth is precious. Xavier nods and moves a little closer. Huh? Go to bed!
It'd be a shame to waste our precious time sleeping.
Oh. The darkness makes everything more vivid. I feel his hand on my waist.
Maybe I can give you a proper demonstration for how to help someone who needs emotional support in a confined space.
I'm too sick for this. My God. Since we're already traveling, we choose the scenic route instead of taking the fast way back to Lincoln. After dropping off the rental at the nearest return station, we bike across half the city and catch a tram. It carries us past plains swallowed by the night. As the light outside fade, the mountains slowly rise to greet us. Ding! The tram doors slide open and the sweet smell of food immediately and instantly, because apparently I'm adding words into sentences, fills the air.
Cola, crepes, popcorn, blankets, stools, telescopes.
Oh God, you saw them on telescopes.
We've got the best view in town. Rooftop balcony at my place. 500 per person.
Eh?
Drinks and shuttle included.
Children postcards. They're free to take. Miss, follow us on social media and I'll give you the whole set.
Thanks, I'll take a postcard. It feels too rude to refuse, so I pick one with a starry sky. The cutout patterns glow softly under the station lights. This sightseeing town always gets plenty of visitors, but lately it's become an absolute sensation thanks to the Polar Starry Night craze. Still, we've underestimated just how popular it's gotten.
The road into town is jammed. By the time we squeeze through, we'll probably be as flat as crepes.
Pfft, I wish I was as flat as a crepe. I stare at the sea of people ahead and start having second thoughts. If this doesn't work out, we could go back a few stops. That music festival looks nice. Xavier opens a can of soda and hands it to me, and then he takes the bag and swings it over his shoulder.
It's okay. I found a shortcut.
Oh God. When he says he's found a shortcut, it makes me worried. Deep into the night, it's quiet. Pines are interspersed and the damp air carries a scent of grass and moss. Xavier's so-called shortcut is a path through the forest just outside of the town. There's no one else in sight. I raise my phone and try to get a faint signal. Ugh, of course there's nothing. Up ahead, Xavier stops walking. He looks up at the sky for a few seconds.
That way.
Weird. Aren't you usually the one who gets lost all the time? Did you download a navigation app to your brain?
The stars have been bright lately. During our travels in space, we'd sometimes encounter turbulence and lose our coordinates. So, I memorized the star map, just in case.
Oh, you just memorized the entire star map. Jesus Christ. The night air is getting colder. I rub my arms and hurry to walk beside him. Did anything interesting happen when you were lost in space? Xavier blinks slowly, shifts the bag to his other shoulder and rummages through it.
We once ended up on a planet that wasn't in any records. It was impossible to pin down our location. Supplies were running low, and the nearest support ships were light years away. Most of the team were new. They thought we'd never make it back.
That wasn't the kind of interesting I had in mind. Oh, I'm about to say his story isn't what I hoped for when soft fabric touches my cheek. Xavier wraps a scarf around my neck and loops it several times. I have to tilt my head as he adjusts it.
Aside from that, the planet was beautiful. Plants were thriving everywhere. We even found a species that people thought had gone extinct.
Oh, wow.
Then, one day, I came back and found a wavy leaf sea lavender outside my pod.
Oh, was it from someone who liked you? I pick up a little flower and gently brush it across the tip of his nose.
I wish. At the academy, people used to pluck the petals and do fortune-telling with them.
Oh, yeah, we used to do that back at school.
You'd whisper your question, and if the last petal gave you a good answer, it felt like a sign.
What did you ask? Xavier laughs, plucks a flower from my hand, and tucks it into my front pocket, and then takes my hand. We start walking again.
I never did it.
Liar.
The flower has 5 petals. The answer you start with is always the one you end on. And I was the most experienced one in the group. I knew exactly how slim our chances were.
Oh my god. Our steps softly crunch through the fallen leaves. They echo faintly in the still forest. But I know how it ended. Xavier figured it out and brought everyone home.
I mean, if I didn't, wouldn't it be kind of creepy for me to be telling you the story right now?
Unable to hold back anymore, I gently kick him. I like this little dynamic between these two. I don't like this coughing though. I apologise. I'm going to probably be coughing for the next couple of videos because I've already had this cold for 2 days. The trees start to thin out and the canopy opens up. After a few more steps, an entire lake appears before us. The surface mirrors the sky above. Stars are scattered across the water like a glowing sea.
The best place to stargaze is on the lake. Come on.
Concerned, I stare at the small boat Xavier borrowed. It's clean enough, but the warm, patchy surface looks like a dried orange peel. One of the oars is sitting at a weird angle. This thing looks older than I am, and it's manual?
Are you coming along or not?
Alright, bossy! I take his hand and hop in. Well, you can pilot a spaceship. I guess I can trust you with a boat. The sky hangs low, and the lake reflects it like glass. Everything is still, except for the wind and the whispers of the night. If you ignore the sound of our clumsy rowing, it could almost be a perfect dreamy time. Oh god. Maybe I should have thought twice before choosing this. Ugh, it's taking forever. Do you think we'll have the energy to row back later?
Returning won't be a problem. The rental employee said they offer a paid towing service.
Oh my god. Xavier glances at my rowing. That's obviously
And
not
let's
doing
be
a
honest,
lot.
I'm doing most of the manual part.
Rude! Do you have to call me out when I'm taking a short break? I make a show of rowing a few strokes. Then I give up and lie back down on the wooden deck. Xavier, do you see it?
See what?
My non-existent reason for living. No, I'm joking. The stars. Isn't that why you brought me here?
There are plenty of them.
You said that half-heartedly. You're not even looking up. You only see this kind of night sky once in a lifetime. My god. Xavier looks down at me. His eyes reflect in the soft, hazy moonlight.
I don't need to look up. I can see them just fine.
Ripples shimmer gently as the boat rocks and the rest of the world seems to disappear. His breath is close. As he leans in, his figure blocks out the sky above.
Whoa. Sorry. Coming through.
Shut up! Leave me
I
alone.
told you to paddle left. Hurry up. We're going to miss out on the good spots. Cola, crepes, popcorn, blankets, raincoats, telescopes.
I set up a new Xavier's shoulder to steady myself. Around us, at least half a dozen boats are already floating in the middle of the lake. More keep arriving from the distant shore, and they're all packed with excited tourists.
Sorry, we almost ran into you guys.
How dare thee?
Hey, do you want some sparklers? They look great in photos. Take this box.
Can you not get us to the middle? Before we can say anything, a box of sparklers lands in our boat. It sits between us. Thanks. Xavier picks up the box and sits back down. He pulls out a few sparklers and looks sort of annoyed. Oh my god. Come on, it's not that bad. Peak season is bound to be crowded. Even a night like this, loud and a little messy, is still beautiful. You can't really experience it while on a spaceship.
I'm fine. You don't have to cheer me up.
Oh, he literally is like a pouty puppy. You say that, but your face says otherwise. Confused, he looks up and waves a sparkler at me.
I was just thinking. We don't have a lighter.
Oh. Xavier thinks for a moment, and then he brings his hand close to the sparkler. Little flickering lights sparkle around it.
I guess I'll use this instead.
There you go. I take one and gently tap it against his. Actually, this is cooler. Oh, that's cute. Aww. It turns out that the polar night sky changes over time too. At first the sky is dark blue. It's like velvet that was brushed free of sunlight. Stars hang quietly above. Slowly the blue fades into grey. Then it darkens into a rich black. One by one, the stars grow clearer, brighter. By the time Xavier finishes pointing out each star to me, everything around us has fallen silent. We should head back. Are we staying in the town tonight?
We'll be outside the town.
Huh?
It's peak season, and there aren't any rooms left. The boat rental guy said we could keep this overnight.
Huh. Don't tell me the double sleeping bag was also something he just happened to provide. Xavier gives me a look of faint surprise. It's too theatrical to be convincing.
That guy is really thoughtful.
Oh my god. After a pause, I slide into the sleeping bag and wrap my arms around his waist. Let's just pretend every hotel in town is full. My god. It's past midnight, but the bustling square in the centre of the city is still loud, bright and crowded. A massive digital display floats above the square. It broadcasts a performance on the open stage nearby. Music and lights ripple through the air. Laughter rises as people raise their drinks and dance into the night. Okay guys, I'm going to quickly go take my medicine. I'm really sorry to pause again, but my throat is getting really mucusy, so I need to go take some medicine. I will be back in about 10 minutes. Bear with me. Okay people, I'm back. Thank you so much for your patience. This cold it's not like, how do I explain it? The cold is not bad. Like, I don't feel sick. I'm just very bunged up and this cough is getting me. So I've had some of my Lemsip, so fingers crossed that does the job. After this recording though, and I get the Solace card though, I am going to take a break for a couple of days just to let my voice rest. But don't worry, I'm taking care of myself. Don't panic. Music and lights ripple through the air. Laughter rises as people raise their drinks and dance into the night. We step out of the station and barely find our footing before the crowd sweeps us into the celebration. As for how we ended up here 2 hours ago, oh no. We need context. Xavier, you don't need to hold me so tightly. I can't breathe.
You're the one who put your hands inside my sweater. I ended up being your personal hand warmer.
Guilty. It's because who would have known that the temperature would drop by 10 degrees during a polar night? Xavier loosens his arms a little and gently presses his forehead against mine.
Sorry, I didn't think it through.
Aw, it's fine. It's not like I wasn't enjoying it. Besides, this isn't like your old space missions. You don't have to be the most experienced one all the time. And you don't have to be responsible for everything. With me, you're allowed to mess up. Do what you want, do what you want. Be Xavier.
Okay.
Aww. Alright, let's row back and find a hotel. The guilt on his face suddenly looks too real. I don't like where this is going.
So the room I didn't get, that part was actually true.
Uh-oh. Xavier, what did you do? Luckily, extra trains were running at midnight during the polar night. We caught one going back a few stops, so we made a spontaneous detour to a sleepless city. It's hosting its own festival. Music flows down from the rooftops and passes through train platforms and street corners. Lights flicker. Everywhere we go, people are smiling. At first, I'm just following the crowd. But the joy here is infectious. It's not long before I'm walking with a spring in my step. It's so lively. Lincoln has a Polar Night Festival too. Tara sent me pictures. But considering how we're traveling, slow and constantly off course, we're definitely not making it back in time for that.
Then let's join this one.
But it's really late. We've been out all day. Festivals usually have a dress code and the main stage is still far away. Maybe after a short rest. Confetti floats through the air. Xavier leans in and looks at me with a steadfast, bright gaze.
Let's go together.
Aww. Suddenly, all my hesitation feels silly. I grab his hand without thinking.
What does this mean? I don't get it.
It means I'm not letting go. It doesn't matter where we go. Aww. He reveals a faint smile before taking a step. He leads the way as he gently parts the crowd. He's so cute. Oh. We quickly find a self-service styling studio tucked away in a nearby mall. I finish changing and push open the door to the makeup room. It's dark inside. Xavier? Oh! Going around the partition, I finally spot Xavier's figure by the window. Outside, the dark sky could seemingly swallow everything whole, but between the buildings, glimmers of starlight break through. Suspended lights shaped like planets flicker into the air, and they're almost like quiet whispers from a distant galaxy.
Why are you just standing there?
I should be the one asking questions. Why didn't you turn on the lights? I almost walked past you. He moves closer and turns on the lights around a makeup mirror.
Can you see me now? Or should I turn on a few more?
That's not funny. Stop laughing. His fingers brush against mine, and a soft tickle drowns across my palm.
The chains on your outfit are tangled.
Aw. I look down and see his slender fingers already working to untangle the decorative chains around my waist. You're very thoughtful. I bet this isn't your first time dealing with something like this.
If I said it was, would you give me a quick lesson before we head out?
Depends on the context. Xavier is still looking down and carefully adjusting the chains as if he said an offhand remark. I think for a moment, and then I playfully reach out and loosen his tie a little. You don't have to look flawless on stage. A little messiness might be more charming.
Is this for the stage? Or for you?
He knows. If it's for me, would you listen? He slowly raises his head before placing my hand on his bangs and letting me ruffle them. Through the tousled strands, his eyes shine like distant stars.
What's next?
The air between us slightly heats up. I quickly look away and press my finger against his forehead. During a performance, your eyes should be focused. Don't let them wander.
Why is it important to stay focused?
It helps convey emotion and is more engaging. More magnetic, I guess.
Then why do you avert your gaze when I look at you like this?
Oh, I don't know.
Did I do something wrong?
No, I'm just dying. Mirroring his expression, I stare back at him. Stop asking me that. Don't you already know the answer?
No, I don't. But on the boat, I remember you saying that Xavier is allowed to act on impulse. He can make mistakes.
Our gazes meet again, and he leans in. Come on. Are you gonna let me move? Thank you.
If I mess up now, will you still look at me like this?
Our noses touch. His breath is warm and gentle like fluttering down feathers. Then you have to keep shining. Don't let me lose sight of you.
Alright.
Oh, this is cute.
I'll be the brightest star in your sky.
Oh! I'm probably ruining the experience because I'm heaving up my guts. I promise I'm okay. It's just this tickle. I got this little tickle like right there, and it's always causing a problem. I wasn't coughing this much before I clicked record, promise. Above this, the starry sky stage has dimmed, and I can faintly hear the closing song in the distance. Oh god. As expected. By the time we're done with getting ready, most of the ceremony is already over when we arrive. Yet as I look at the hand that tightly holds mine, I know I haven't missed out on what actually matters. The stage is all the way up there, and the cable car is closed. How are we supposed to go up?
There's a method that's faster than a cable car.
Light. In the blink of an eye, the scenery around us shifts. When our feet touches the stage, the planet-shaped decorations light up again. The audience has left. No one is here to notice this quiet, subtle change. At least we don't have to worry about the crowd. And right now, I want to watch.
You only want to watch me?
I nod without any hesitation and pat his chest to show I'm looking forward to it. He leans in, his voice tickling my ear.
Alright. I hope you like the brightest star.
There we go. Kindle time, I'm sensing it. Never mind, it's not Kindle time. He moves to the rhythm and steps into the starlight. His body stretches with grace, each motion fluid and effortless. Spotlight arcs like trails in the Milky Way. Starlight gathers and shimmers behind him. Everything is enveloped in a soft, radiant glow. If a journey across billions of light years was all for this moment when our gazes meet, then maybe those eyes have been searching for me for a long, long time. There you go. Xavier, please, for the love of God, do not do another Xavier incident with this dance. Please, keep this PG-13. I can't have another Xavier incident on this channel. Even though I will admit, he is a pretty good dancer, I must say. Aww. I can't get over it, he's too cute. Aww. Oh, no, why are you doing this? Thank you. Hey, yo, Xavier! I'm trying to keep this safe! Oh. Okay, right. First off, that was cute, but there was a few suggestive movements there, which I have a feeling YouTube is not going to like. You've been away for the game for too long. What do you mean? I've been logged in this whole time! Okay. Right, now that we've caught up to where we were before we were rudely interrupted. Oh. Oh, God. Shh.
Unexpected things usually happen when you're traveling through space.
Shh. I don't want to get caught. It looks like our journey is about to get swallowed up by darkness.
At least, I'm not alone this time.
Oh.
Some things should be kept between two people, and only two people.
Oh my God.
Then I guess I'll just have to find the answer before the polar night ends.
MZ's getting a bit bold with her now, isn't he? Leave a mark? What do you mean, leave a mark? Oh, good Lord.
Then I guess this is your way of claiming me. If I'm correct, then for the rest of this night, you only belong to me.
Xavier's never had this effect on me before, guys. I'm scared. What do you mean? Ow, don't make me go too high pitched right now. Jesus Christ! How have we not been caught?
There is no darkness that could ever claim me.
Don't. Oh, the.
Because my everything is for you to take. It's all yours.
Can someone give Xavier's voice actor a raise for this? I'm asking for a friend. Oh my lord. That could be another Xavier incident. I swear to God, if YouTube go no with this video, I'm going to start suing Xavier for incidents. After the celebration, we spend the night at a hotel and we're back on the road the next day. Things didn't always go smoothly, but like the little hiccups in a journey through space, we dealt with them. Under the night sky, the countryside stretches out before us. The city lights in the distance flicker faintly along the horizon. There's one last stretch left in the trip before we return to Lincoln. On the grass, I turn around to face Xavier and walk backward with a spring in my step. The trip's almost over. Do you have any final thoughts to share?
Let's see. The navigation system misled us 3 times. We almost got sick while camping. And we only realized the pot needed to be plugged in after lighting the stove.
Xavier trying to kill me.
I still think it was great. Perfect, even.
Aww! Someone is giving a suspiciously high rating to the chaos he planned.
The best part of any trip is the unexpected.
Oh, God. Xavier pulls me to the side to avoid a rock I didn't see. I take the chance to link arms with him. Maybe that's because you don't think anything is a problem. Even when you told me about that engine failure thing, you sounded like you were just saying the coffee was unsweetened. Before I could even get nervous, you were already like, I fixed it on the way.
Okay. I'll try to come up with something more dramatic and cinematic next time.
Oh my God, please, no.
Like the ship suddenly breaking into pieces and me rebuilding it while fending off wanderers.
Before I can respond, Xavier places his hand on my shoulders and turns me. He whispers into my ear.
But something unexpected outside of this journey has already arrived.
Suddenly, flames burst through the night sky. Nearby, a massive curved figure begins to rise. A hair balloon. The wind whistles past. There's a soft swoosh as flames flare up and cast flickering light across the hot air balloon's panels. The hot air balloon rises. The envelope swells with the wind and the basket sways slightly as we look down from the edge. Below the ground glows with a soft grey bluish hue. The outlines of rooftops shimmer faintly and a silver road arcs across the land into the distance. Everything looks so small. The houses, the road, even the forest we just walked through.
Yeah, from up here, all of it seems tiny.
When you looked down at other planets from your ship, was it also like this?
At first, yes. Eventually, it just felt quiet.
Oh. Was it lonely? Xavier leans on the edge of the basket and lets out a small laugh.
Not really. You just realize that whatever you thought mattered, maybe it's not as important as you believed. Whether it's the reason you started the journey, or the choices you thought were non-negotiable.
Oh, I don't want this in the camera.
When you're that far out in the universe, they start to disappear.
He looks up at the night sky. His tone remains soft.
I used to think people forget why they set out on a journey in the first place. Little by little.
I nod, choosing not to press further. In this brief exchange of words, the hot air balloon continues to rise. Mist stretches across the treetops like a veil, and the dark-coloured mountains roll towards a glowing city skyline. Xavier, that's Lincoln City!
Yeah, I see it.
The hot air balloon sways gently. I reach for the edge and end up touching Xavier's hand. I tilt my head up to look at him. He's already looking at me.
From the universe's point of view, we're not even a speck of dust. But right now, you fill up my entire sky.
The hot air balloon hovers, as if the world is nothing but us and the stars.
When there are countless stars, finding one specific planet is almost impossible. The universe is too vast. So much so that even two people meeting again feels like a miracle. I've traveled far, taken wrong turns, seen things I never expected. But I never forgot her name. The planet I had been searching for all along.
Maybe that drifting traveler looked up at the sky in the exact same way as the current me all those years ago, whispering the names of stars over and over again, trying to remember. And those stars he saw, were they as distant, quiet, and unreachable as the ones we're seeing now? So, you didn't forget. No matter how far you went or how long it took, you never forgot about where you wanted to go. The city lights ripple through the mist below us. Time itself seems to slow down.
It's because this time, I'm not traveling alone. Someone has been with me the whole time. With her by my side, even the unexpected becomes unforgettable.
I turn toward him. The night wind blows the hot air's balloon's panels. Firelight glows softly against the side of his face.
I used to think that you needed a good reason to set out on a journey. But the reason is simple for this one.
Between the stars above and the horizon below, he takes my hand as if he's finally found his way home.
I want to be with you for a long, long time.
Oh, that was cute. Outside of the Kindle, booting me out halfway through just before the spice, even though I wasn't away. I was actually playing it there and then. Oh my god, that was adorable. Oh my goodness. And with that, the idle banner is all done. I just gotta play the events when those are fully released. Hot damn. Outside of me having this goddamn cough, that was honestly one of my favorite banners when it comes to concept. Now, I will admit, my overall thoughts on the banner is, as much as I enjoyed it, they seemed a lot more lore-oriented, and the kind of dancing kind of just felt like it was slipped in there. It didn't really feel like the primary focus, because when I first saw this trailer, I thought it was going to be like an AU where the love interest is like a pop star or something like that. But I'm not mad about it. But at the same time, that's how I thought this banner was going to be, and it ends up being the complete opposite. Now, I do think that everybody should be watching these cards, because obviously there was a lot of lore involved in these, which was quite unexpected. But I genuinely really enjoyed that. I actually really did. Okay, so by the time you guys see this, it's probably going to be Sunday or Monday, depending on how quick I get this rendered and edited. So I'm going to record the Night Glow card, and then once that's been done, I am going to try and see if I can take at least a day's break to try and let my voice recover, see if I can get rid of this goddamn cough that I've got from work, because, you know, people are not calling in sick or working from home and coming in and spreading germs, and unfortunately I'm the sucker who picked it up. But yeah, I got a lot more videos on the way, including more of the World Underneath read-through stories and a couple of bits and bobs that are lads related. And I'm going to try a different style of video next week, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, just keep an eye on the channel, because I've got a lot coming. I am cooking, and I'm also posting shorts more often. So if you do see one and come across your feed, just do me a favour and like it for me. It does go a really long way. But on that note, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on this banner next when all the events have been released. Take care, guys. Bye!